Hi, I'm Gavin Glicksman. Joining me today on Sunboxing is Amir Khan. Amir, back in action December the 15th.
Yes.
How are you feeling?
I mean, I'm always confident. I'm always in shape. I don't really put much weight on and everything. I've got training camp starting next week for me. That gives me around about 9.5 to 10 weeks. I'll be looking forward to that, man, because I need to come back with a win, fighting Carlos Molina next, who's an unbeaten fighter, who's tough, 17-0, one defeat. It's all about just how I'm going to come back from the last defeat. Look, I put my hand up, I made a mistake in the last fight, and it's all about just coming back now and how we're going to come back and how focused we're going to be. And also, I've changed a lot of things in my camp. I've changed my trainer. My new trainer is Virgil Hunter, who also trains Andre Ward. I think he's going to bring the best out of me. I left Freddie Roach, and I'm excited to see what we're going to do differently. I know for a fact in this next fight we will be a different fighter. We'll be more focused and we'll be ready.
One of your concerns and one of the reasons you left Freddie was because he couldn't give you 100% of his time. You're now going with Virgil, who obviously trains Andre Ward. Yeah. Do you think you're going to have the same problem again?
I don't think I'll have that same problem because Virgil Hunter has promised me 100% of his time and also 100% of his training and training methods and everything. He said the words he used were, Ward's not a baby. He doesn't know, if he's fighting on the weekend, he doesn't need me for a week to sit and babysit him. He can train himself, because the only type of training you do a week before a fight is weight making anyway. There's nothing technical, or maybe going through tapes and stuff. It's all easy training. But so that's what I like about Virgil. He did say he's going to give me 100% of the time, and this is in a way it's like a trial as well. I want to see what it's going to be like. But I really think he's the man to get me to where I need to be. And he's a great trainer, and I've trained a training session with him in New York. I was happy with the way we trained. I'm looking forward to it.
Obviously, as you said, you're a very explosive, offensive fighter. You want to work on your defence now with Virgil. Do you think, though, that maybe the accusation could be put there that might turn you into a bit of a more boring fighter?
No, I'll never be a boring fighter because the speed we have and everything is so exciting. We'll never be boring. But I mean, I think we'll be more exciting and more smarter than anything. And I think more people will love watching me fight because it'll be like the art of boxing being shown in a fight. Being a good crisp jab, having the speed, having the power, throwing good clean shots, and that's what Virgil's going to bring to the table. I think it'll make me a better fighter, better boxer, and put me back on a winning streak. I hope so.
If you win this fight easily, there'll always be the accusation that you picked a simple opponent for you to beat and get back on track. Does that worry you at all, or are you still just going to go out and blast him out?
I'm still going to go out there and do what I do best and win a fight. Look, they say he's a lightweight, but he's fought at lightweight 3 times. I've fought at lightweight more than 10 times. So I've had more fights at lightweight than Carlos Molina has. So you can never say that he's a lightweight. He's always fought around about 138 pounds and 141 pounds. I've always fought at one, apart from moving up to light welterweight, I've always fought around 139 and a half. So it'll be a perfect fight for me. He's more of a boxer, but he's unbeaten. That's the whole thing about this fight. He's unbeaten. I didn't have to fight an unbeaten fighter. The reason I'm fighting an unbeaten fighter is because I want to give my fans a chance to see another great fight, and I think he'll be a very confident opponent. He'll want to win. He would not want to lose his undefeated record. So, it can have an easy fight if I'm fighting an undefeated fight. If he was beaten a couple of times, then fine. But because he's never tasted defeat before, he's going to be confident, and he's very confident that he's going to beat me. He's been saying he's going to knock me out, whatever, but let's just see what happens. Plus, I've come off a defeat as well. So, a lot of people want to see if Amir Khan's the same fighter. I believe I am, so it's about showing that I am.
With the fight being in Los Angeles, do you still think that maybe you get more respect in the States than you actually do in the UK?
I get a lot of respect in the States. People love me in the States, honestly. I mean, everyone loves me in England as well. I've got a great fan base in England as well, but I mean, only fighting in America like 4 or 5 times. The fan base I have over there is amazing, and I'm shocked. How many people know me over in America. I mean, even non-boxing fans have started to know me now, and I can walk the streets and people recognize me and stuff. And some fighters in England don't get that, and I get this, so it's amazing. I think it's a great position to be in.
You've launched Super Fight Promotions. What was the thought behind that?
The thought behind that was, being a promoter who's going to treat his fighters fairly, and also treat his fighters and advise them in a way where you want to take them to the top, but take them to the top at the right way, not make mistakes. I made a lot of mistakes in my career. I don't want my Olympic fighters to make a mistake in that way. Or my brother Haroon, who's professional with me also. I've just signed John Nevin, and I know for a fact I'll bring the best out of these fighters, and I'll advise them the right way. And not only make them a star in the boxing ring, but outside the boxing ring, I want to make them a star as well. I want to make them a big name, a superstar, and I think I've got all the goods and all the team around me to do that.
Just finally, you say you've made mistakes. What do you think would be your main mistake?
The main mistake is maybe moving to America at a younger age, and also maybe using this too much instead of this. I want to use my heart use my brains instead of my heart, because what it is with me is once I see red, I go into a war. That's too much of that. I'm starting to go back to basics, use my brains, and we'll win fights easily.
Brilliant. Amir, thanks for your time. Best of luck for December the 15th.